What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the 0.9 version of Chasing Sunsets. This is chapter 8. I am excited. It just dropped today as of the date of recording this anyways. Let's get right into it here. Alright, if you haven't already, definitely go back and watch the playlist, catch up on where we are in our story. There's a lot of videos. Definitely go give them a watch, give them a binge, enjoy it. I am excited to get into this. I was hoping this would come out before the series finished, and it did, luckily for me. There's so many updates at the same time. So, we're just going to continue where we left off with chapter 8 into chapter 9. We're just waking up after getting stabbed. Alright, this fadeaway is where it ended last time. So let's see what this new chapter has to offer. Chapter summary. So 39 out of 53, trust you with your life, still is an open relationship with you. 49 out of 61, believes in your body and soul, is an open relationship with you. Perfect, continue. There we go. Chapter 8. Conflicts of interest. Oh boy. Alright, back at the harbor in the general hospital. Mallory and Jay wait impatiently as you wrap up your consultation with the surgeon. All I'm saying is that the last time I got bored in a hospital, I defibrillated myself on a dare. Can we not? Your liver laceration was trivial, but blood loss nearly did the rest. And yesterday felt like an absinthe and tequila hangover, but today I feel so much better. You're fortunate your annoyingly upbeat friend here is a universal donor. The cyclone left us critically low on type B, and we couldn't reach your donor on file. That would be my mother. She passed away this year. Good thing I brought a spare. Oh, that's so awkward. Mallory forces an awkward smile, and Jay regards you with a haunted expression. That's so weird. What are you talking about? Are you feeling lightheaded? I'm feeling like I want to recover at home with Hot Pockets and movies like every other guy. The doctor shoots you an exasperated look. Discharge protocol after transfusion is 24 hours. Minimum. Tomorrow, not a moment sooner. And that's only if your fan club allows you some rest. Jay and Mallory smile at the doctor disarmingly. Oh, we were just leaving. May we have just one moment with your patient on our way out, doctor? So now my medical opinion matters? Learning something under his breath in frustration, the surgeon takes his leave. It feels oddly natural as Jay and Mallory approach on opposite sides of the bed. I didn't even see he had a knife, Alex. I should have just waited for the police. Jay. If you had, who knows how things would have played out. At least we're still all alive. I'm certain you saved my life. That both of you did. Mallory's right, it's no big deal. Mallory's right. You're right, Mel. David would call this Monday morning quarterbacking. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Ooh. I was only conscious at the very end, but that monster was definitely after me. He said something before he saw me that might explain why. But that can wait. We don't want to upset my surgeon enough to amputate anything you'll miss. Just wait until he sees the conga line forming out front to see you. Really? Who? Literally everyone you know here, plus the local press, and some government types. Oh yeah, there's a jelly roll from the consulate I'm getting real shady vibe from. Well, that's weird. I'll keep an eye out for him then. Alex, what you were forced to do last night to stop that man, I can't even imagine. Her eyes brim with frustrated tears as she struggles for words. Hey, don't worry about me. I knew it was at stake, and my conscience is clear. Your heroism affected Jay. Oh my god, +7. Holy cow. Now, you both look like you need sleep way worse than I do. We'll talk more tomorrow. Mallory grasps her hand impulsively and kisses you softly on the cheek. Not all heroes wear capes. This one does. I've got pics to prove it. Want a seat over some mojitos? Oh no, not those two hanging out. You're kidding. And also, yes. Don't even fucking think about it, sis. I just let you back into the circle of trust. I knew copying mom's photo album would pay off. Technically, I'm just returning them. Oh, wow. Besides being pretty fucked up, that's not a loophole. Careful now, Alex. Don't tweak your stitches. You can only glare helplessly as the two girls leave the recovery room giggling. Oh, those two together. Oh, that's so dangerous. 20 minutes later. He's gotta be so bored. Huh. No caller ID. Fuck it. I'm officially bored enough to sext with an African prince. Alex Campbell? Who's this? So, cool story. I just got off the plane, and what's the first thing I see on TV? Alex fucking Campbell on headline news. Christian. Yep, closing the loop. Sure, unlocks the thumb drive. The rest is up to you. FYI, my uncle's on the fence with repping Prizer. Might bail. Good to know. FWIW. I didn't know Vince was coming at you. Glad you pulled through. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. Thanks. See ya. Oh, at least got the code. I guess now we'll see whose side he's really on. 20 minutes later. As time passes, you find yourself becoming increasingly frustrated. You're about to page the nurse for something to eat when you hear a familiar mocking chuckle. Well, what do we have here? Oh, Chef Tanaka. Rinko! Wait, aren't you supposed to be in Seoul? I'd do what I want, Alex. I'm a big girl. Besides, after what happened, I couldn't just leave your meals in the hands of... Tanaka lowers her voice conspiratorially. What's it this game in bigger words? As she reveals a mouth-wateringly aromatic takeout sack. I am terrible with English, by the way, even though it's my first language, so I apologize. These fruit cup fascists. Thank God. One more cup of gelatin, and I have burned this whole building down. But let the record show, Rinko Tanaka delayed a trip just to come visit me in the hospital. Don't be ridiculous. I always budget some wiggle room into my schedule. And all this time, we thought Chef Stabby McRageface was crusty and hard as nails. It was all just a clever ruse so they wouldn't see that big heart. Crusty? Do you want your lunch served via your catheter? Nope. The traditional method's fine, and whatever that is smells fucking amazing. It's my signature ramen. Soup for the wounded warrior. Nice. That sounds so incredible right now. Alex, all joking aside, I'm happy to hear that you're going to be alright. You gave us all quite a scare. At least survived because of your training. I can't thank you enough. When I think about how close I came to not offering at all. The normally stoic chef bristles with words for a moment before falling back into character. Eat all your soup, Alex. I'll know if you don't. Without another word, Tanaka turns to leave. Gotta keep up the charade. One eternity later. After drifting in and out of sleep, you awaken suddenly to the feeling of being watched. The fuck? Ah, good, you're awake. That's fucking creepy. Sitting somewhat awkwardly across from you is a pudgy, bookish man you don't recognize. Well, that wasn't creepy at all. Are you at the hospital? Oh, Lord, no. Brian Ferguson, U.S. Consulate. Consulate? Why would you have any interest in me? Why, indeed. Vane looks at you intently for a moment, as if having an inner debate. I had originally planned to just sign your release to the authorities and call it a day. What are you talking about? Am I being charged with something? Why, manslaughter, of course. You did kill one Vincent Russo on Tanalu soil, Mr. Campbell. You've got to be kidding. That was self-defense. He was a threat to everyone on the boat. And our government has an interest in advertising that the only crime on Tanalu is imported. You could have offered me up remotely, so why don't you tell me why you're really here? Let's ask a few questions before I decide how I'm going to put this little fiasco out of our bed. Oh, of ours to bed. If this is an interrogation, I'd like my attorney present. If you are that apprehensive about it, we will not discuss the yacht incident directly then. We'll start with the softball. Why did Lisa Hendricks just cancel 2 secondary patent applications? Secondary patents? What does that have to do with... You want my help, Mr. Campbell? You'll need to answer my questions. I honestly don't know. I've been stuck in here and haven't talked shop with Lisa in days. That's plausible. Then perhaps you can provide an answer that predates your incident. I will if I can. Amanda Cohen, a U.S. citizen, was reported missing a month ago. Is she in the care of your team? Reported missing by whom? She's an adult, and she's here voluntarily at the invitation of a friend. Is she competent? My information suggests she suffered from a terrible and terminal disability. Competent is relative, but she has no life-threatening conditions that I'm aware of. I mean, she's a bit extra. That's probably definitely not terminal. Her mother spoke to her via phone and came away convinced her daughter is not well. Those are her words, not mine. She sounded possessed. She does have her moments. Like this one time I forgot to put the toilet seat down. Do you want to hear a theory, Mr. Campbell? Is not really an option here. One of the patents Lisa Hendricks canceled was used by Polygene to treat Miss Cohen's disability. This inclines me to suspect it either didn't work as hoped, and thus she's circling the wagons. Either it worked better than hoped, or this is an obfuscation? I don't know, I'm so bad at English. Strategy to prevent copycat research. This really doesn't sound like it has anything to do with my passport situation, Mr. Ferguson. Tell me, have you ever wondered how politicians win elections with a pile of debt? Only to depart after a term or two with summer homes in the Hamptons and millions socked away. I don't know, lobbyist kickbacks? Well, sure, but politicians also make more informed bets in the stock market than most people. Ah, yes, insider trading was my second guess. For many years, one of those informed bets has been Prizer, but we smell blood in the water. Would have to be an arterial gusher for you to even consider Polygene an alternative. That may be true at the moment, but business has a way of booming once we deal you in. Oh, this sounds shady as fuck. What exactly are you asking for? Nothing you can't handle. Convince Miss Hendricks to resubmit both patents. And if I do, the Tanadu police will find you acting in self-defense and your life goes back to normal. Just like that. Take the deal and consider yourself lucky. Assets like Vince Russo don't grow on trees. Wait, you're saying he wasn't Prizer's cleaner? Of course he was. But did you think combat vets like him just get recruited off Linked Up? You feel a cold rage bloom within you, but your voice remains deceptively calm. In the lawsuit, what happens with that? I guess that depends on Polygene's potential after we reviewed the full product catalog. And what's stopping me from reporting all this to the FBI? Brian stands and smirks at you dismissively. It's cute that you think you're the good guys. See how that works out for you. Haha. So the government is sketchy as fuck. Big shock. Honolulu Harbor finally warning. Well, shopping really isn't your thing. You can't deny it feels good to be outdoors again. If I remember correctly, the gadget shop is just up here on the right. You should make the Globe pay for your new phone since you lost it on assignment. Probably at the bottom of the harbor now. You instinctively put a reassuring arm around Valerie as she shudders at the memory. It still had a mini RCA jack and played the sad trombone sound whenever you tried to update. But I love that phone. Now you can upgrade to the latest tech. You should definitely go with the AI Botnet Pro. What is that supposed to be? Entering the pleasantly empty electronics shop, Mallory and Amanda continue their debate. You sure you're up for this? Yeah, 3 days in the hospital had me climbing the walls. Well, if you start feeling woozy, we'll call a rideshare and get you back to Bianca's. Oh, Oh, hold on. Is that not the headpiece that Kink wears? Come on. Experience a new way of gaming in virtual reality. That looks just like Kendra's headpiece. Alex. Holy shit snacks. Call of Duty in VR. What? Hold that thought. Ooh. Across the room, Melanie tries to get your attention. Should I get the AI Botnet Pro or the Pearphone 15, Alex? These names. That's what I said. Booty traps. I love her Goonies shirt. Jay just looked at her helplessly as he ignored them both. Alright, let's see what all the hype is about. Oh yeah, that's totally like the same thing. Grasping the headset carefully, you slip it on. Oh wow. Is it really that cool? Shit, now I'm curious. Oh yes. You think it'll make much of a difference in FPS? For sure, but whatever the hell this is blows Shooty away. Wait, did Alex Campbell just unironically admit there's something better than Shooty? Oh, it be raining hot anime girls. Okay, you've had it long enough. My turn, Game Hog. Chill, just give me another minute. You've had several minutes? Oh my god, you still don't know how to share, do you? You snicker wickedly. Fuck around and find out. Oh, you little shit. I know exactly where your twat-thirsty little mind just went. Now gimme. No. Frustrated, Jay gives you a playful shove. Their senses anchored in the virtual world, it feels as if you've been pushed off a cliff. Ah! Fuck! He's injured, remember? I was fucked up. But you were hugging the thingy. Fine, you gotta check this out. Donning the headset, Jay nearly immediately begins giggling at the schoolgirl. I like a schoolgirl. Okay, you're right. This is straight up amazing. Told you. Jay waves at the wall and grins. Oh, she waved back. Taking up the headset, Jay stares at you excitedly. Shit like this is why Cam Girl exists. Now it all makes sense. Can't help but chuckle at Jay's earnestness as Mallory and Amanda rejoin you. So I went with the Pearphone 15. Thanks for the assistance on that, by the way. Very cool. Thanks to Jay, I should head back to the house and change my gauze. And my underwear. I wish I could get a shaved ice out front, but the vendor only takes cash. How much are they? $2, but nobody carries cash anymore. I'm so going to hell. Visibly excited, Amanda looks at you expectantly. Once again, you prove improbably prepared to satisfy my needs. I am grateful, Alex. These coins are suspiciously sticky. I have questions. Second wind. Who wants tacos? The next morning. I think that's a good place to leave it for today. I have a good feeling about this. I love that it's directly connected. There's no time skips or nothing. Love it. I'm loving the atmosphere that this little group now has together, like how they work together, and it's great. I'm not surprised that the government is sketchy. It seems to be a thing. So in the next episode, we'll continue at the beach the next morning and see what happens. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Links in the description below for my gaming channel and for my Patreon if you want to give those a look. Catch you on the next one.